These shoes speak on behalf of abused individuals.
All faiths have something to say about domestic abuse. It makes sense to say it together. Together we have a stronger voice. We are faith communities working together against domestic abuse and raising awareness of this crime.
It started when I was 8 months pregnant. I was very frightened of my husband, as were my children.
I'm really scared when Dad shouts at Mum. They think I can't hear, but I can.
My mother's new partner came to live with us when I was 2. He was a violent alcoholic who regularly beat up my mum. Then he started on me.
He would take it out on Lola. She is my only friend.
I was told, "You're not worth the ground you're standing on. You're a terrible mother. What kind of wife are you anyway?" My confidence was absolutely zero.
These shoes are worn out, a bit like how I feel.
I manage my professional work life despite the constant text messages checking up on me.
In these shoes, I can cope with the rough terrain, but at home, I'm told you're useless.
1 in 4 women and 1 in 6 men experience domestic abuse in their lifetime, and more than half live in households with children under 10. It is any form of physical, verbal, sexual, psychological and financial abuse. All abuse is essentially coercive control, in most cases by a partner or ex-partner.
He was great at the apologising and making up, and it was going to get better. I stayed because I loved him.
But this is not what love is. Love should not hurt.
These flip-flops remind me of the one happy holiday we had before he changed.
I had high expectations of my relationship. I was sorely disappointed.
I love to dance. The magic stops when the key turns in the lock.
Domestic abuse affects both rich and poor, male and female, in every kind of relationship, anywhere and everywhere, even on our own doorstep. It is God's intention for all human beings to enjoy safety, freedom and fullness of life. Abuse in the home is a violation of God's wish for humanity.
I was afraid no one would believe that my lovely wife would do this to me, so I didn't tell anyone.
I was no exception. We are twice as likely to suffer abuse as other people, and it's harder to get help and get away.
It happens to older people too.
Young people are more likely to suffer partner abuse than any other age group.
I was only 18 and I didn't know what to expect.
As time went on, he became controlling through jealousy. He would get very upset if I hung out with my friends or family. Eventually, he forced me to open a joint account so I couldn't stockpile money and move out.
I was ruled by my father and my brother, and now I am ruled by my husband and my sons. I have no life of my own.
The scars you can't see are the hardest to heal.
Because the shoes look okay, don't assume I'm okay. The enduring love of God sustained me in dark places.
I wore these shoes to church and pretend everything is okay.
He'll hunt you down anyway and do horrendous things to you. Because that's what he said he would do. You're terrified to leave.
We thought we couldn't take Scamp to the refuge, and we couldn't bear to leave him, so we stayed. Then we heard he could be fostered by the Dogs Trust until we get settled.
I wish I could feel cosy and safe when I wear these.
I wore these shoes to my daughter's wedding. She will never suffer the abuse I did.
God walked beside me when I made my choice.
I read somewhere that I should keep a note of what she did and said with dates. This helped when we came to court.
I finally got the courage to ask for help. And when I left, this is all I had.
After 30 years, I walked to freedom in these shoes.
Domestic abuse is a silent killer. Approximately 2 women a week are killed, and 30 men will be killed each year, mainly by another male. Wrecking many lives, but too often it is swept under the carpet. If the numbers we see in domestic abuse were applied to terrorism or gang violence, the entire country would be outraged, and it would be the lead story on the news every night.
We men support the Men's White Ribbon campaign to raise awareness.
What can we do to help?
Ask your family, friends, neighbours or colleagues, how are you?
How is the family?
Listen and support. Be non-judgmental.
Make it possible for people to share. Be their friend.
Be fair to the poor and orphans. Defend the helpless and everyone in need. Rescue the weak and homeless from the powerful hands of heartless people.
We can only but imagine what terrible dangers and dilemmas survivors face from their partners. You are in our thoughts and prayers. God bless you and give you strength to cope and the courage to seek support. Please pass on the Survivor's Handbook, the Bright Sky app and relevant helplines, all in the description below. Then share and like this video if you wish to raise awareness and give support. Thank you for listening.